Hello to all the learners and hustlers having a common dream of getting a placement in 2025. This is Divyank Srivastav and you know me well as your Aptitude mentor. Cognizant assessments have been started. A lot of students were concerned about the reasoning section. They are very good with their technical subjects as well as the quant section, quantitative aptitude part, because they are familiar with it and have studied in their past, in their academic life, in their schooling or in their BTech. But they are not good with the reasoning section because it is something that they are not familiar with and it is a tough nut to crack for them. So I am here to help you out with the right approach to tackle the reasoning based questions that are coming in your upcoming placement drive. In this session I will be covering the top questions which are repeatedly being asked in multiple shifts of Cognizant assessment, and there is a high chance that these questions is going to come and ask in your upcoming placement drive in the next week. Why we are saying so? Because we have analyzed the previous 5-year assessment examination and have noticed a common trend that Cognizant always makes similar variety of questions. The difficulty level is same, right? As well as the question framing remains the same. Only alteration, only changes that they do is in the values as well as the namings. That is the nomenclature. So if we just practice and practice the previous year's question, we can find out the pattern and we can definitely going to ace the particular assessment examination that we are going to have in the upcoming week. So all required is practice of the previous year questions. So let us start this session, and I ensure you that if you solve all these questions that I am going to solve it in front of you in this session, then directly 3 to 4 questions might be coming in your upcoming placement drives. So let us move forward. Before we just jump into the question, follow us on all the social media handles so that you get informed as well as you get notified about the upcoming placement drives and the notifications at the very earliest. So we have our first question. In the following number series, only one is wrong, find out the wrong number series. So it is a basic question from wrong number series. So what should be our approach? Our approach should be finding out the clues. With the help of that, we have to frame the logic and to find the patterns in it. Right? There must be a repetition of something. There must be a hidden pattern in it. Just you need to decode that. So we have the different numbers and we need to find the wrong number series. 7, 4, 5, 9. Acha. If we just look carefully at the particular numbers, we will find out that there is a decrease and then sudden increase. Right? So there is a decrease here and then sudden increase here. So we can say it is a kind of multiplicative number series question. How we can approach this question? Just look at this very carefully. If we just relate 7 and 4, what we can say that 4 is almost equal to half of 7. So if we just relate 4 with the 7, we can say 7 into 0.5, it is nearly half plus 0.5 and we are reaching to the 4. Right? Now 4 and we have to reach to 5. How we can reach to 5? This is nothing but 4 into 1 plus 1, it is equal to 5. Then from 5 we have to reach to 9. This is nothing but 5 into 1.5 plus 1.5. So what we can observe here, we have a fixed pattern here. What is the pattern? That we are multiplying it with the difference of number with the difference of 0.5 and then we are adding 0.5 to the consecutive product. So here you can say it is the product and the sum would be 9. Then again first number we are considering and multiplying it with the same order, that is plus 2 plus 2. So it will give us 20. Then applying the same logic, 20 into 2.5 plus 2.5, it will give us, this would be 52.5. Right? But here we are given with 51. So 51 should be the wrong number because it is not following a series. So right answer would be 51 because it is the wrong number in the series. The series get broken out. The right number should be 52.5. Always remember that whenever we go from left to right side of the series, always it will follow the same approach. It will have the same pattern hidden in it. Right? Then we have another question. One morning after sunrise, Praveen and Ashish were talking to each other face to face at the stadium. Suppose they are sitting in a stadium, they are greeting each other and there was a time of particular sunrise, right? After the sunrise. So in that particular situation, let us assume that sun rises in the east, right? So for that situation, let us assume these are the 4 directions, right? And at the time of sunrise, sun must be here, sun must be here. If Ashish's shadow was exactly to the right of Praveen, which direction Ashish was facing? So for an instance, suppose that they both are facing towards each other, right? Acha, shadow, to make a shadow, to generate a shadow, what basic concept of shadow is, suppose sunlight is falling on any particular object, that particular object act as a hindrance, right? तो वो sunlight कभी भी penetrate नहीं हो जाएगी, sunlight will never penetrate from that particular body, and thus that particular area in which from which the sunlight never penetrates, it will act as the shadow to the opposite side. So during the sunrise, always the shadow will be falling to the say if you are facing from this direction, if you looking at this direction, the sun shadow is always act in the direction of west, right? So for an instance, let us suppose Ashish is standing here and in front of him Praveen is standing. So Ashish, we are saying that Ashish's shadow was exactly to the right of Praveen. So in this particular scenario, Ashish's shadow was in this particular direction, right? Ashish's shadow would be this particular direction, and this is Praveen's left hand side, because if Praveen is standing here facing towards the north, his left hand side would be something like this. So it contradicts to the above situation. So that means their position must be reversed. Now just think about for a moment, if we just reverse the position, that with Praveen is standing here, Ashish is standing here. Now for an instant, just suppose, now in this scenario the sun rays will come to this position and Ashish shadow will be to this particular direction. Now this direction with regard to Praveen would be right, which is further given that Ashish shadow was exactly to the right of Praveen. So Praveen's right would be to this particular direction, that is towards the west, and in the same direction Ashish shadow is occupying or the generating. That means Praveen is facing towards the south and Ashish is facing towards the north. So Ashish is facing towards the north, which makes it to the right answer. Got it? Next statement, it is a syllogism based questions, right? No star is planet. For that matter, we are going to use the Venn diagrams. Venn diagram is the simplest approach to solve these types of question, but for that matters you must have a good concept clarity, right? So no star is planet, first of the statement given is no star is planet. So let us denote it in the form of no star is planet. That means none of the element of star will comes under the planet, or they won't share the common parts. So no star is planet. Some planets are papers, so that means there would be some of the common part which share between planet and paper, because some of the planets are paper. All papers are glass. That means all the area of paper comes under the area of glass. Or we can say all the elements which lie under the paper are also lying in between the elements of glass. They share the common elements. Now what conclusion we need to derive from here? We have to check out that whatever the conclusions are given. So first of the conclusion that is given to us, no glass is planet. So we have to check whether no glass is planet, but glass and planet are sharing the common parts, because some planets are paper, so glass must be planet. So this of the statement would be absolutely false. At least some glasses are planets. At least some of the glasses are planet, definitely. So we can say only second conclusion follows. One thing more I just want to emphasize on, ठीक है, यहाँ पे कभी ऐसे मत सोचना, don't just go with the words that how a star can be planet or how planets can be papers. Like you have to use logic here, but don't go with the words here. ठीक है, take it as a statement and only, and never go against the statement. कभी भी conclusion, never the conclusion will contradict to the statement. ठीक है, never the conclusion will contradict to the given statements. So we have another question from coding decoding part. In a certain code, terminal is rewritten as NSFUMBOZ and towers is written as okay. Okay, so it is a basic example of coding decoding. For that matter, सबसे पहले क्या करना है, clue देना है, ठीक है. We have to have a clue about whatever the answer could be, and then we have to find the repetition of something. It could be a repetition of pattern or it could be a series. Then we have to look at the pattern if it is following any pattern, any logic is here or logic is being hidden in here. So first of all, you just relate terminal with NSFUMBOZ. So write down any word. It will require a practice, but with certain practice you will be so much versed with it that you won't need it to write down the letters like this. Now you have to find the pattern here. What is the hidden pattern? You can check the pattern if there is any relation between the T and N, or E with S, R with F, MU with F. So what we can do is we have to find the pattern, right? The relation between the letters in which this is the actual form and this is the coded forms. So coded form always draws some pattern. So if we just look carefully, T occupies the 20th position, and if we just look about all the letters that are being written in the coded form, we are not sure about what relation that they are forming, but we can say here T and U are having a relation. Just after T, U appears because it occupies the 21st alphabetical order. It comes at the 21st alphabetical order. We can also see here this occupy 13th position and this occupy 14th position. That is a letter which is after all after just a difference of 1, ascending order, alphabetical order. Then we can also check here R with S, that is it occupies the letter 8, 18 and this is 19. This is 5th position, this is 6th position. Now we are very sure that it is a alternate series question. We have T and U, we have M and N, that is +1, so +1 here and +1 here, right? So they are having +1 relation. Now if we look carefully about all these particular letters, we can also say like here this is LM, that is +1, this is +1, this is +1, this is +1, right? So what we are doing is we are just having alternate series pattern here. So pattern here is alternate series pattern. So no need to just verify the pattern in this particular equation. ठीक है, अब यहाँ से जब क्लियर हो गया तो अपना टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करना. वी डोंट हैव टू वेस्ट आवर टाइम. व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज just follow the same approach and draw the same pattern in the question given. So we need to find the letter for movement, right? So we need to find the code word for movement. So it will occupy the same. That means after E, F will come, and after M, N will come. Let us check the options here. It will start from F. That means these options would be eliminated. Fourth letter would be N. Okay. So here we have to verify the third letter. That means after O, P will come. So third letter would be definitely P. So this would be the answer. This would be eliminated as third letter is not N, right? So the right answer would be F W P N U O F N. Got it? Let us jump to another question. Here we have another question which is based on the coded decoding part. We just have to deduce the pattern, and the same pattern we have to apply in the letter for which we need to find the coded verb, right? So सबसे पहले क्या टारगेट होगा? To find out the right pattern, right? क्लूज का हेल्प लो, देखो क्या सीरीज यहाँ पे फॉर्म हो रही है, देखो यहाँ पे रिपीटेशन हो रहा है क्या किसी चीज का, और देयर इज अ अलाइनमेंट, राइट? सो वी हैव अ लेटर दैट इज टुगेदर. जस्ट राइट डाउन ऑल द लेटर्स ऑफ टुगेदर and relate it with the given letter, that is R, Q, E, G, R, J, C, T, which is the coded form. So this is actual letter, this is coded form. Now let us try to find out the pattern here. So it occupies 20th position, it occupies 15th position, it occupies 7th position. Now this is 18th position, this is 17th position, this is 5th position. Okay, so can you just deduce the pattern here? Yes, there is a pattern, there is a fixed pattern here. It is -2, that is 2 letters reverse of the alphabetical order. this is plus 2, 2 letters afterwards in a series of alphabetical orders. The 7 minus 2 would be 5, then plus 2, minus 2, plus 2, minus 2, plus 2, right? So same logic we need to apply in the word for which we need to find the pattern. So we have to find the code for parole. So applying the same logic, minus 2, plus 2, minus 2, plus 2. So minus 2 from the first letter, plus 2 from the second letter, then minus 2 from the second letter, plus 2 from the fourth letter. We go with the from left to right. So P occupies the 16th position, at 18th position would be R. So the letter would be, okay, P minus 2, right? So it is 16th position, we have to go 2 places reverse, backwards, that means N. So this option would be eliminated, this option would be eliminated. Okay, so we have to just check the third letter. So third letter must be R minus 2. So it must be P here. So let us check. This option would be the correct option. So this would be the right option. This option would be eliminated. So right option would be option number C. So we have another question from mirror image based question, right? Analytical reasoning based questions we have to solve it. For mirror image question, we just have to check 2 of the things. That is, in mirror image, there would be a lateral inversion. What does lateral inversion means? Acha, lateral inversion means your left hand will become right hand in the mirror. And if you just wave your right hand in the mirror, it will reflect your left hand. It will show the left, right? There would be a horizontal change. Basically, any image, if we put any object in front of the mirror, there would be just horizontal change, there would be no vertical change. So we have to derive that particular pattern, they have to derive that particular logic in front of this, and we have to find what should be the right image in front of the mirror, right? All these options are given as A, B, C, D. So this is the problem statement or the problem question, right? We have to deduce this particular logic. So from here it is started, that means it is started from this particular right end. So this option would be eliminated because the ending would be from the rightmost extreme position. This particular logic would be eliminated, this option would be also eliminated. Now we have to look at the curls. These 2 options could be the right one, but we have to look at the curls. Here we have a curl, here we have a curl, right? There is no curl here, that means this option would be eliminated. The right option would be option number B. So we are very sure about it, right? Let us go with another question which is based on the blood relation, right? So let us use the pictorial formation through which we can deduce the information, and we can use the family tree as well as the symbols to relate the relation between the given particular family members. Read the following information carefully and answer the question given beside. K is the brother of F, right? If you have learned from me, then I have teach you in the past that always we form the right blood relation between the given members, and we always use symbols to represent the formation, to represent the relation between them. K is the brother of F. So if K is brother of F, that means K is the male member. So we represent the male member with positive sign. We are not sure about the gender of F, so we just left for him or her for now. U is the wife of nephew of K. U is the wife of nephew of K. Okay. Who is husband of L? So L is directly related to K, right? So K is the husband of L. That means K and L are partners, they are couples. So if he is male member, she must be a female member, right? P is brother of M. Now just skip this information because first of all we need to find the relation between F, K or L. Then we will align that particular element or that particular member accordingly, right? W is son of M. We are not sure. U is mother of W. We are not sure. C is wife of F. Okay, C is wife of F. Just write it down. C is wife of F. That means if C is the wife, F will automatically be the male member and he will become the husband. F is father of M. That means they both have a children, that is M. F has 2 children. Okay, so M must be having a sibling. We are not sure about whether M is the, okay, here we are given with P is the brother of M. So P is the brother of M. Got it? W is son of M. W is son of M. So we have 3 generations here. W is son of M. U is mother of W. That means U must be the wife of M, and M must be a male member, U must be a female member. Okay, because U is the mother. Now U is wife of nephew, U is wife of nephew of K, right? Who is the husband of L? Okay, this our diagram is completed. Now what has been asked? How is K related to M? How is K related to M? So K basically is father's brother, right? Father's brother is, in English we generally represent the father's brother as uncle. So D would be the right answer. Father's brother is uncle, right? So we have another question which is based on the ranking. In a row of 74 girls, Shweta is 27th from the left end, Palak is 7 to the right of Shweta. What is Palak's position from the right end of the row? Always remember, we represent the number of people in a row by the help of a formula. What is the formula? The position of a particular member, the position of a particular member from the left hand side plus position of a member from the rightmost side, the sum of these 2 positions must be equal to the total members in a row, total members from a row, and then plus 1. Now we have to approach this question with the same logic here. We will approach the question, we will simplify the question with the help of particular formula. So there are total 74 girls, got it? So we are given with the total number of person in a row. Shweta is 27th from the left. Just suppose this is a row, and from the left Shweta is occupying 27th position, right? Palak is 7 to the right of Shweta. Palak is 7 to the right of Shweta. That means Palak position would be 27 plus 7. That means her position would be 34 from the left hand. Palak's position is 34 from the left hand. Now, what is the Palak's position from the right end of the row? So, with regard to Palak, take reference as Palak, we have to approach this formula. So, left position of Palak is 34. Right position we need to arrive at, we need to determine the value. Total number of members in a row is 74 and thus plus 1. So we can use this particular formula to derive the rightmost position of Palak. So R would be, position of R would be 75 minus 34, that is 41. So Palak's position from the right end would be 41. So answer would be 41. Cool. So that was all about this particular session. I hope whatever questions I have covered in this particular video, it must be very fruitful, very beneficial for you, because you just have 1 week left, and if you just practice all these questions, the proximity, the chances, the probability of these particular questions would be maximum. So just revise all these variety of questions, and now it would be very easily for you to anticipate in the examination and to gain maximum questions in the examination. If you just practice all these questions, directly 3 to 4 questions will be coming in your actual examination. So just practice, and for more practice you can go with the PrepInsta, right? So before you just end out the session, these all our social media handles, just follow us on all these particular platforms so that you get the hiring information earliest. Also, whatever challenges you are facing with regard to your studies, just drop down in the comment section and we will surely address to you. Also, if you are facing any sort of challenges with regard to your upcoming placement drives, right, and you want us to make a video on it, you want any assistance from our side, just drop a comment from whatever topics, from whatever subtopics you need a video, and I will surely make a video for your concept clarity, right? So before we ending up, these all are the top features of PrepInsta Prime. If you just avail that PrepInsta Prime subscription, you are getting more than 200 courses with just single subscription. These courses are based on your upskilling. These courses will also help you to gain the certifications from NASSCOM, right, which will be very fruitful for your upcoming placement drives as well as for your resumes and for your interviews. You can learn data science based courses, AWS, C++, that all the futuristic technologies, right. Competitive coding, artificial intelligence. If you want to switch your career from a non-IT background to a IT background, it will be very fruitful because you can learn the whole coding section from here, development, front end, back ends, everything from here. Let me make you more aware about what PrepInsta Prime is. So as I go with the PrepInsta Prime, it is basically a Netflix for upskilling. So you can find the popular tracks that are the company specific preparation plan. You can do your TCS based, Infosys based, Cognizant based preparation from our websites. Then you can go with the for popular skills. These all are futuristic technology which are very much helpful with regard to your industrial segments. In future, if you go for the IT sector, these will be the milestone. This will be proved to be a milestone for your preparation. Data science courses, data analytics courses, machine learning courses. Then full stack you can learn from our platform. These all are popular language based courses, Python, C, C++, everything. Also, if you want to practice aptitude based courses, you want to learn aptitude from very scratch level, from very beginning level, then we will handhold you and we will make you assure that you will gain insights about what aptitude is, what data interpretation is, visual reasoning, crypto arithmetic, essay writing, everything you are going to learn from here, right? Also, if you want me to assist you in purchasing this particular subscription, then I am always ready to assist you. You can use my coupon code, that is DIV10. You can use my coupon code to avail the maximum discount, and if you apply this coupon code on your subscription, you will attain the maximum discount on it. So if you find our work informative, if you find these particular topic sessions informative and knowledgeable, you can share it among other friends as well as other students who are preparing for the upcoming placement drives or for Cognizant based assessment examination. It would be very fruitful and beneficial to them. Thank you all.